स्टूडेंट्स, आपके एमएससी फाइनल के जो पेपर फर्स्ट है प्लांट फिजियोलॉजी एंड मेटाबॉलिज्म, इसका आज जो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है वो है द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन अक्रॉस मेम्ब्रेन्स. सो इन द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन अक्रॉस मेम्ब्रेन we will firstly discuss about the non-mediated passive transport. Firstly, we should know what is the transportation. Transportation is the process, the moving of molecules from one place to another place. So from the movement of molecules from one place to another place, it takes place by two different mechanisms, either passive transport or active transport. What is the main difference between the passive and active transport? That is the involvement of energy. If there is involvement of energy in the process of transportation, that would be the active transportation. And if the energy is not involved in this transportation process, in that case the transport would be known as the passive transport. And how the energy would be involved? What is the currency of energy? The biological energy currency, that is the ATP. So involvement of ATP is there in the active transport. So today we are going to discuss about the passive transportation. So passive transportation may be of two types: the mediated passive transportation and non-mediated passive transportation. Before we discuss about the both these types of the passive transportation, we must understand what is the process, what is the permeable feature of a biological membrane. Based on the permeability, the biological membrane may be of three types. Impermeable means the molecules cannot move through the membrane. And another that is just opposite to the impermeable membrane, that is the permeable membrane. Permeable membrane, that means the membrane allows the movement of molecules through the membrane, through it. Okay. And there is another different term, that is a semi-permeable membrane. The mostly biological membranes are semi-permeable in nature. So semi-permeable means some molecules can pass through the membrane and some molecules cannot pass the membrane. So the membrane will decide that which molecules can move through the membrane. So what is the criteria behind the selecting the molecules that they can move or cannot move? So that is the size of molecule that this limited size molecules can move through the membrane. So this is the membrane specificity, and that is known as the semi-permeability. Now the molecular and ionic movement from one location to another is known as the transport. So that is the transport. I have just told that transportation is the process of moving of molecules from one location to another location. So transportation is somehow different from the translocation. We discussed it in the last chapters, in the last videos topic, that the transportation of organic substance from leaf to root and through the phloem, that is referred to the translocation. And the transpiration, that is different term, that means the loss of water through the leaf, that is the transpiration. So before we start the passive transportation, we must know about the downhill and uphill movement of the molecules. The downhill movement of molecule is termed as the passive transport. And what is the downhill movement? Downhill movement means the movement of molecules down a gradient of free energy or chemical potential. That means from their higher concentration to the lower concentration. As you can see in this screen, that is in the simple diffusion or the passive diffusion, the molecules are passing from the high concentration to the lower concentration. So this movement is known as the downhill movement. There's a opposite, just opposite to this downhill movement, that is the uphill movement. Where this is downhill. Now this is uphill. अपहिल मूवमेंट में क्या होता है कि जो मूवमेंट होता है मॉलिक्यूल्स का, इट इज़ ऑलवेज अगेंस्ट द ग्रेडियंट. ओके, अगेंस्ट द ग्रेडियंट ऑफ द केमिकल पोटेंशियल. दैट मीन्स they are moving from the lower concentration to the higher concentration, just opposite to the downhill movement. So the movement are passing through the membrane from their low concentration to the higher concentration, and this is against the chemical potential gradient. So when we do such things against the chemical potential, against the gradient of chemical potential, the biological membrane needs some kind of energy in the form of ATP. So you can see here that there is involvement of ATP there from, if the molecules moving from their lower concentration to the higher concentration. So this is uphill movement, and if molecules are moving from their higher concentration to lower concentration, that is the downhill movement, and this is uphill movement. So there is always involvement of energy ATP when the transport is as according to the active transport or the against the gradient of chemical potential. So I hope you could understand about the downhill movement and the uphill movement now. And we have discussed about the membrane permeability. So before we start the transportation topic, we must understand that there is two type of transportation: passive transportation and active transport, as I told earlier. And the passive transportation can be of two types: the non-mediated transportation and the mediated transportation. Here you can see in the screen, at the screen top of the screen, that is a simple diffusion. That means the movement of molecules from the higher concentration to the lower concentration down the gradient. Okay, so here you can see that there is no involvement of any kind of the protein. The movement is spontaneously through the membrane from their higher concentration to the lower concentration. So this is non-mediated passive transportation. So what is in contrast, what is the mediated passive transport? And this process, that means the movement of molecules from their higher concentration to the lower concentration is taking place through some kind of the protein molecule. These protein molecules are known as the channels. Channels are specific in nature, and their gates can be opened or closed whenever the biological membrane need to move the molecules from outside to the inside. The channels gate can be opened or the closed. Okay, so this process is known as the mediated passive transportation. So what is difference between the mediated and non-mediated passive transportation is that there is no involvement of any kind of the channel or the transport protein in the movement of molecule. That is known as the simple or non-mediated passive transportation. If there is the mediator like channel or the protein molecule that can make easy the movement of molecule from their higher concentration to the lower concentration, downhill movement, that would be known as the mediated passive transportation. And as we have discussed earlier, that the active transportation means the involvement of energy, and that is the involvement of energy in the transportation, that is active transportation. That can be primary or primary and secondary. So we will discuss about them later. And they, like the channels that we have discussed in the passive transportation, there are involvement of carriers and pumps to facilitate the transportation process or the movement of molecules from the one place to another place. Now, so what is the mechanism behind the non-mediated passive transportation? That is the most simplest kind of the movement, we can say, that is diffusion. So in the diffusion, what happened, that molecules spontaneously move from their higher concentration to the lower concentration. As you can see in this at the screen, that there is a one compartment in which one compartment in which you can see half of the compartment is filled with some kind of molecule, and during the time the molecules move from the one place to another place to evenly distributed within the compartment. So this is the process of diffusion. Like you spray your fragrance deo or perfume from the one room, then you can smell the perfume even in the next room or next in your hall, in your house. Okay, so that is the process. That means the molecules of perfume, these are distributed evenly in the hall, or in your house, or in your room. So that is the simplest mechanism behind the transportation of molecule from their higher concentration to the lower concentration spontaneously, as according to downhill movement. That means from their higher concentration to the lower concentration, and there is no uh, involvement of energy and no involvement of any kind of the mediator or the channel or the carrier or the pump. Okay, so this is the non-mediated passive transportation, or we can say in simple term, that is a diffusion, simple diffusion. In this screen you can see that simple diffusion, the plasma membrane is there, that lipid bilayer, we can say the outside part, in which there are lots of molecules, they are waiting to move through the plasma membrane, and you can see that the molecules are moving from their higher concentration to the higher concentration to the lower concentration. So they are moving from the outside to the inside down a gradient, down a gradient without involvement of any kind of uh, mediator, like channels, carriers, or pumps. So this is the simple diffusion or non-mediated passive transportation. In the passive transportation, facilitated transportation, we can also say that there are some kind of the transporters, like you can see is that the channels, there are channels, the channels are having gates, so they can allow the molecule to get passed through the membrane. The same process, you can say, there is as according to the diffusion, there is the process of osmosis through a lipid bilayer and involvement of aquaporins. So osmosis, movement of water molecules from their higher concentration to the lower concentration, can be take place through the biological membrane via the aquaporins. So this process is known as the osmosis. So I hope you could understand very well about the mediated and difference between mediated and non-mediated passive transportation. Okay, I am again repeating that in the non-mediated passive transportation, there is no involvement of any kind of the mediator or the transport proteins. There are the channels, carriers, or pumps. So mediated transportation, the passive transportation, we will discuss about them later. Okay.